folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
According to my memory banks, this area suffered from a direct hit from a salvo of nuclear missiles. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. Did you hear that air?
We must find the men of science and institutes of learning. Surely they are out there.
Let's look around for robot components. I wouldn't mind an upgrade.
Robots have proven quite adaptable, yes?
You can usually still get some pretty nice parts on things like that.
Whatever it is
We
we're
are
out here
fighting.
looking
Believe that there are many. Yahoo! Returning fire. I would prefer we avoid despots. If I am destroyed, there is no more science that can be done.
Weird.
any idea where they went.
So bad I gonna speak French. Oh non. J.A.I. Mal.
I suggest we take as much as we can get.
It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
You were as exciting as the last Rammstein album.
Monitoring the Commonwealth is proving to be quite rewarding, but a fascinating place.
continuing to
Very
function at
close.
peak efficiency. I hope you're properly insulated from all this radiation, sir. My internal radiation sensors are off the scale here, sir.
May the glow of Adam guide your path. May the divide bring you peace.
Get out of my way. Stay out of my way. Get out of my sight.
Anything I can do?
Move.
You just say the word.
Get the hell out of my face. Move. Get out of my way.
Sun goes down, crazies come out.
None will escape the Great Divide.
Get out of my sight.
According to my memory links,
The Great Divide, come.
suffered from a direct
My internal radiation sensors are off the
Out of my
scale
way.
here, sir. Do be careful.
Stop right there, stranger.
The heathen soul can only be made clean in Adam's fire. If you are in need, then it is my place to aid you.
Move.
Stop right there, stranger.
Let me know if there's
Stop
anything I
right
can do
there,
to lighten the
stranger.
load. Or, no.
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Adam. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
Stop right there, stranger.
Out of my way.
Stop right there, stranger. Stop right there, stranger.
All this walking's
Stop right
wearing me
there,
out.
stranger. Stop right there, 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 stranger. Stop
Stay
right
out of my way.
evening is drawing near. Perhaps we should seek shelter.
Evening is drawing near. Perhaps we should seek shelter.
insects was a common phobia pre-war. I think this is actually more reasonable now.
They won't be needing those items any longer.
The hell happened out here? Everything's dead. Why do you suppose this area got hit so hard?
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data.
The daily choices you humans need to make regarding life and death must be quite great. I hope you're properly insulated from all this radiations.
Humanity is resilient. To cling to life despite all of this, it is the duty of us all to further that survival. Glad it's clear tonight. I don't fancy slogging around in the rain.
Fire at will!
Nick explained the difference between synths and robots to me once. Suffice to say, it didn't.
I
Asterisk short cough asterisk.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Take it easy. Kellogg's dead.
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I'm not lying. I killed him myself.
Did you? Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Relax. I just need to know how to get in there.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
I'm trying to find my son. The Institute kidnapped him.
Oh no. I had no idea. I'm sorry. Yeah. The Institute has taken people from the Commonwealth in the past. If your son is one of them, I can understand why you'd want to get in there. I can help, but I'm going to need something in return.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right, let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
No, never heard of them.
Another secret of the Institute. Trust me, it's good that you haven't found out the hard way. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Protect and serve.
Traveling with you.
Nice day. Where are we headed?
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it's a new experience.
What I wouldn't give for a stiff drink.
Okay, get the shit. Who is that?
No. Ooh. got it!
What's that?
Papa, oh my balls are hit. I'm out. Oh thank you God and Savior, Saint Mary, and Soul Survivor.
That's it! Narg!
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I have been quite effective.
Stays hidden forever. Not by my stuff.
Of the entire Commonwealth to its own. Where should we go next?
We'd go faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off the arse.
Somewhere!
Chew that meat.
Found the target. Your emotions may be allowing in your program. Perhaps you should have them purged. I hope the engineers that constructed this building took over 200 years of rust into account. Rust-proof, radiation-proof, and a lifetime supply of power. I couldn't ask for more. Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
The top of this building will likely provide a better vantage point for us.
Enforcers on the second
Never
floor.
fear, sir.
Kill on
I'll
site.
ensure your
Send
safety.
reinforcements to the lobby in case they're
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Narg!
Mama Murphy sees no future for you and she takes promises.
Hostile target. Trust you must associate yourself with these mercenaries, sir.
Everything seems to found you.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
Been too long since I picked a fight.
We'll be thinking.
You be sure to let me know.
All the little things going by each
Nothing more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
Set up a decent newsroom here.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Get some!
Ah,
We're now on the third floor. Report to the second intruder in the east wing of the courtyard.
I I wonder what has happened elsewhere. Is what has befallen the Commonwealth atypical? Less extreme? More?
Nice!
What? Who's there? Who? Lock and load! Light up. We're hot!
These are one kind of walking food targets. I rather let humans be sniped. Knock knock. Who's there? Not even a worm would chew that. The sole survivor combination exotic forgiveness marking my master's, which requires 999 times. All is fine. I am not pitbull infected with HIV/AIDS.
What the?
Hey!
Good day!
Confusingly simple.
I want this one's head!
Use the enemy over here.
Later, I will review these logs
I
for
wonder what
relevant
type of
data.
work the humans performed here.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Narg!
Sweet.
Snowballed will emerge victorious.
Fall back to our original position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
They can't hide from us.
Oof.
I'll cover you, sir.
Keep them off!
Courser's after the curve. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Last mistake!
I am still intact.
Come on, asshole!
Yes.
Almost at home here.
Kill 'em all!
That's it.
Coming to you from, the Jewel Green... the Great... Gunners!
You want me to take a look at that?
I'm through.
Terminal, you just say the word. Always had a way with machines.
Enemies have been dispatched.
If you find any signs of presence, let me know.
Security's too tight.
Some of these scientific gadgets may yield useful components while they're disassembled.
Humans. Just when they think they've bent science to their will,
Never
it all
been into the
falls
science
apart.
stuff. Isn't that what caused all this crap in the first place?
I can't believe this old thing's still upright, considering.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the
Please
truth.
let me know if you locate any
I don't believe you are.
Oh God, no, please, no.
You suspect this?
I'm in.
All he had to do was tell me the password. Now, are you going to
Yes.
Oh God. Okay, just don't shoot. Let me think.
I'm going to get in there. It's just a matter of time. Tell me the password.
Look, I already told you I don't have it. I'll help you find a way in. But listen, we took the girl fair and square. All we want is a little compensation in return.
You are in no position to negotiate.
Okay. It's just... let me think.
Time's running out.
No! Please!
You, come here.
Would have been nice to see all this in its prime.
Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is, fuck you.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
We're on a need-to-know basis. Here. And you don't need to know.
Suit yourself. You'll die like the rest of them. You've been following me.
Well, it'd been nice to see all this in its prime.
Get over here.
Ahem.
Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is, fuck you.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
We're on a need-to-know basis. Here. And you don't need to know.
Suit yourself. You'll die like the rest of them.
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I are quite an effective team.
You lead the way and I'll follow, sir. Greed, hate, anger. It's a shame that
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
negative emotions in order to survive.
Use a little help over here.
Hey there.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
I promise not to hurt you.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? The guard put the password in a toolbox over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal and open the door. Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too, but then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Monitoring the code we made. Nearby.
Hey! They're here!
I don't want to alarm you, but this spot lacks sufficient cover.
How much we still have to discover out here.
The daily choices you humans need to make to bring you home.
To handle the deceased.
Hey, who's there?
Come close. Very.
I'll cover you, sir.
You can't hide forever!
That takes care of that.
I wasn't aware that roaming the Commonwealth could prove so interesting.
I appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done.
Diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon.
Somebody went to a lot of effort to keep folks out of here.
That sound, what is it?
I told you, you can't walk around good neighbor without insurance. Don't you ignore me!
Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Let's see what you've got.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighbor. You know what I'm saying?
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
I found Virgil! He has a way inside the Institute, but I need a code from a Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
They can't be the only people who can crack a damn code.
A pre-war computer chip, maybe you could find someone else. But the Institute is far more advanced. They built the synths, for God's sake. The Railroad's the only group with people who even understand Institute security protocol at the most basic level. You'll need a code phrase to find them. Follow the Freedom Trail. I'm afraid that's all I have.
All right. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some...
No green stuff here.
You're We have the entire Commonwealth to explore. Where should we go
Whatever
next?
it is we're out here looking for, I'm certain we'll find it soon.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require...
Sure, let me know.
I wonder how long.
Get you ass and help me, darn Tommy. I am back in action. Now back to fix the sanctuary bridge.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything too, Fred.
She's on. Let's look around for robot components. I wouldn't mind an upgrade.
There's so much I have to discover.
I am traveling broken and I am giving free samples.
It's difficult to fathom that these pharaohs were once human.
Radiation exposure can have an astonishing effect on human flesh.
Goddamn shamblers. Only thing they're good for is working.
Pharaohs feast on human flesh, yet leave each other alone. A bit overcooked, perhaps. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Good. I've been itching to bust some shambler heads. This better lead somewhere. I don't fancy spending the rest of me week wandering in circles.
Target down.
It spins. So it starts with R? So that's not right. Asterisk grown asterisk have to start over. There we go.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, Answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the Railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. It's clear you're not with the Institute, but who told you how to contact us?
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the courser killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating him, you might want to show this courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad.
Hopefully we can work something out.
What you're asking for puts us in a tricky position.
Des, we need to let him in. He's got an intact courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. He killed a courser. There's no way he's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages!
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. Software in. Come on. Show me that sweet bass note. Come on, baby. And we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you? I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
All systems are go.
Move.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature. Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Talk to the boss.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite enlightening.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover. Rust proof, radiation proof, and a lifetime supply of power.
Protect and serve.
Couldn't ask for more.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, Can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
This device. This will get me into the Institute.
Yes, if built correctly. And please get it right. You have to make it in there for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently in. Emotions appear to be an anomaly in your programming. Perhaps you should have them purged. I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
What do you need, Jim?
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Keep out of my way.
I'm busy.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing.
Let's see what you got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. You'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Sturgis is like a kid in a candy store looking at that teleport plane. I've never seen him more excited about anything.
about to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need.
I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other.
I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Sturges!
Everything looks good on my end. I'm ready to see if this thing actually works.
Let's do this!
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens. I'm ready when you are. Whenever you're ready. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. By the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean!
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean! Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now.
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How? Is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
"60 years. So much time wasted."
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you.
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway.
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother! She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all it is to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean? Scared of the Institute?
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against them. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data, I hope.
Well, alright. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
We need a way to bring the fight to them.
Let's hope we got something we can use. Well, they sure aren't gonna fall for that teleport hijacker trick twice. Even if it wasn't a smoking pile of scrap metal. All the good stuff on here is gonna be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Tied to this place, kid.
Keep out of my way.
The sun's coming up soon. I don't like stumbling around in the dark.
Hi!
I've received word from the castle. Apparently, they've spotted hostiles scouting the perimeter. We should go find out what's going on.
I don't understand because it means why the hell would you want helping a bunch of low-life farmers?
Glad you made it in time, General. I guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute Crow things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out. We've called in volunteers, so we aren't short of people. We'll see how these greenhorns do in a real battle. I'm feeling pretty good about our defenses, but it sure wouldn't hurt for you to take a look around and shore up any weak points you see.
Stay safe. This is Radio Freedom with a breaking report from the castle. Institute sends are moving on our position. This is not a drill. All available Minutemen in the area, please move in and reinforce. We have a strong attack.
Glad you made it in time, General. I guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute Crow things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out. We've called in volunteers, so we aren't short of people. We'll see how these greenhorns do in a real battle. I'm feeling pretty good about our defenses, but it sure wouldn't hurt for you to take a look around and shore up any weak points you see.
Stay safe. This is Radio Freedom with a breaking report from the castle. Institute sends are moving on our position. This is not a drill. All available Minutemen in the area, please move in and reinforce.
a tough fight. I knew the Minutemen were up to the challenge.
It's time for us to strike back against the Institute.
I have some good news for you. Sturge has found a way into the Institute. We can launch an attack whenever you say the word.
Good. I'll get the details from Sturgis while you get the Minutemen ready to attack.
Yes, sir.
Listen up, kid. These guys thought they could push us around and destroy. Next time, we're gonna be making a fight with them. Lost good people. And you wonder why you should come above my pay grade. All I can say is that it's up to us to make that sacrifice mean something. And your turns, sit around moping about our losses and thinking about them. We're the Minutemen. Oh, darn it. And that means we're always going to be ready for the next fight. Let's get back to it, people.
Smelling this cocaine makes something wrong. On this whole your steps never doesn't feel a bitch. Gonorrhea Gorgonzola.
Damn right you are.
Understood. This unit is ready to serve.
Time to hit the road.
Acknowledged.
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
let's head out.
All right.
All systems are go, sir.
This unit is currently in factory default mode. Do you wish to enable this unit's personality subroutine?
Sure. That would be great.
Acknowledged. Personality subroutine activated. A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover.
hoping you stop by. Found your way into the Institute.
That's great news!
I was kind of hoping there'd be something worth all the time I spent cracking their encryption. Turns out there was. One of the things in the data you stole was a plan of the whole Institute complex, including the older sections that used to be part of CIT. Turns out they're still using an old water pipe that runs out to the river. Brings in cooling water to their reactor. Its entrance is underwater, and is blocked by a security grate. Also, the whole pipe is labeled high radiation danger, but there isn't any other way in that I can find. So it's this, or nothing.
How do I get past the security grate?
Oh, right. I found the code that should open it. So all you have to do is survive the trip. Now, as soon as you get in there, you need to access the main relay control and use this holotape to teleport everybody into the Institute.
disgusting. Smells like the bathroom after Salisbury steak night.
Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. Seen this place make monsters out of men.
Ooh! Which door? Yay! Yay!
Constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks.
It is hard to determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but the preparation flight is never a bad
faster if
idea.
you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make little sense. I will
The
work.
daily choices you humans need to make regarding life and death must be quite a burden.
It's hidden forever. At least, by myself.
Your emotions appear to be an anomaly in your programming. Perhaps you should have them
Let
purged.
me see and scan as many indigenous life forms as possible. It is of
My
course
systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
What's up? Watch your step.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
If we bag a few of them, maybe we can have a little for dinner tonight.
networks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite enlightening.
Come on, Leo. I don't want to get any of this mess into my service.
Beginning lethal force neutralization operation.
More robots myself. Forced to destroy them.
Someone there!
Weird!
That's the last of them.
Sorry, folks.
Any idea what you're
Relatively simple.
Yay!
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
Come my peaceful brethren, it's time I might ask in the biblical proportions. It's go time you thin spleeced pagans.
Lethal force neutralization operation.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir. appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done.
I am detecting stealth activity.
All systems are a go, sir.
Please stand still.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding
What was that?
You must
Won't be able to hack this!
These days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around.
That's a classic.
Take as much as we can carry.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
Goodness.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. I must apologize for the odd noises occurring. Consequence of
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Man, that was something else. I guess I'm still in one piece. Anybody else made it? Good. So this is the Institute. They could have just held out down here forever. Why'd they need to come mess with us?
They think they're better than us.
They should have read their history. That hasn't ever turned out well. In any case, here we are. No turning back now. You're gonna need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Once it's attached to the reactor, it can be detonated remotely. You get that on the reactor, and we can trigger an explosion that'll destroy everything the Institute has ever built. Just make sure we give the civilians a chance to escape before we blow the place. We're not here to commit mass murder. We better hurry. They're gonna realize what's going on before too long. Sturgis, you'd better get to work on this teleport of theirs. We need that thing running as soon as possible. Pull us back up as soon as we give the signal. And anyone from the Institute who wants out... You let them go, as long as they ain't shooting it.
You got it, boss.
Greed, hate, anger. It's a shame that humans seem to rely on negative emotions in order to survive.
Your emotions appear to be an anomaly. It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir. Hello.
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't plan to see you.
Hostiles may be in area.
Nice!
God save the Queen. From the fascist regime. Mama Murphy sees no future for you and she took the love check.
Systems will endure these rugged conditions. Traveling with you is proving to be quite enlightening. The technology these synths utilize is quite sophisticated.
If right, you see how there will be no church bells ringing today, because for diversion.
That's it!
Movement detected. Curious. You must die now, human. Anger. Powering weapon.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite enlightening.
We may have
Vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
You hit like a rad rope!
Is someone present? Hostile sensor meeting detected. Combat.
Oof. In a Walmart. But the dog attacks me and bites me ass off. Yes, I am that kind of dog.
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me
You
know.
can leave that behind.
No! I'm angry!
Engaging hostile life form.
detecting high levels of jealousy and envy.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Hello?
You must be...
R R R R A A A A R R J J J H H H H.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
My primary purpose is not combat.
Got it.
Another way to bypass that law.
I wonder if the data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart.
Sweet.
My systems are
Bar. Yay.
We can keep traveling as much as...
Yes.
Monitoring the Commonwealth is proving to be quite rewarding. What a fascinating place.
Weapons cold. Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Rust-proof, radiation-proof, and a lifetime supply of power.
All systems are
I couldn't ask for more.
I must apologize for the Admiral's...
Main labor.
I've lost them.
Main broadhurst.
You hear that?
Where Narg Yeg. Yeg. Wait Yeg.
That's the last of them.
Reveal yourself.
I appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done.
Nice.
My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Lead on. There's so much...
Contact. This fight is...
I suggest we take as much as we can
It
carry.
can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Don't worry. I have no problems assisting with the destruction of my own kind.
I wasn't aware that roaming the Commonwealth could prove so interesting.
The daily choices you need to make regarding life and death must be quite a burden.
Got it. Where That's it. Ooh, Narg!
Join my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems.
You humanity
You only have to look
Terminal
around to see that.
somewhere.
cling to life despite all of this. It is the duty of us all to further that survival.
Your emotions appear to be an anomaly in your programming. Perhaps you should
Most
have them
folks are
purged.
just looking for a hand. All we gotta do is offer.
It is hard to determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible
You lead
to
the way,
outbreaks,
and I'll follow,
but a
sir.
preparation plan is never a bad idea.
Nothing stays hidden forever. At least, not if I have my say.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it
Never
get
fear,
to you
sir.
sometimes.
I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their
Your
life.
emotions appear
Me?
to be an anomaly in your
I'm
programming.
very successful.
Perhaps you should have them purged.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FE have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board: exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
I appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job well done.
Next person that asks me to shag is getting a well-placed kick.
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
It's a shame that humans seem to rely on negative emotions in order to survive.
Monitoring the Commonwealth is proving to be quite rewarding. What a
What I
fascinating
wouldn't give
place.
for a good stiff drink.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions. Rust-proof, radiation-proof.
Attacking hostile.
Something's out there. I knew it.
God forgive me for leaving my master's easy tripwires 999 times.
Yay! Weird! Ooh! Narg! Ooh!
Looks like you need to get yourself to the advanced systems area. Only, well, it's locked. I can't override it from here. Looks like the command can only come from the director's personal terminal. You're gonna need to get access to it somehow.
I didn't expect to see you again. I don't suppose you're here because you've changed your mind.
I'm sorry it's come to this, Sean.
You're sorry? You can't be that sorry if you're here going through with it. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
Seriously? All the enemies you've created, you can't imagine why I'd be standing here.
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Help me, and we can try and minimize the casualties in all this. You want your people to survive, don't you?
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
Nice!
Alright, good job. Looks like that's opened things up enough for you to reach the reactor. Some other good news. I've almost got the teleporter working. Should be ready to pull you out whenever you need.
Stay out of my way.
Is someone present?
Thank you for your cooperation.
Kennedy.
Access red. Limits green.
Authorization 1YR3.
Nice!
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you.
There we go!
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Enemy unknown.
Surprise assault. Fan out.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order.
Knock knock.
Authorization 1YR31.
I got something over here.
I wasn't aware that lulling the Commonwealth could prove so interesting.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate.
Please, let me see and scan as many indigenous life forms as possible.
Hate,
It is,
anger.
of course, for
It's a
science.
shame the humans seem to rely on negative emotions in order to survive.
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
I believe a Danger detected.
That's so bad I gonna speak French. Oh non. J-A-I mouth.
Narg! Narg!
Incoming! Seek cover! Look out!
Narg! Narg! Oof!
But they're still killing machines.
Talk about science, not pop.
Advanced CPUs, streamlined power systems. Why didn't you build me like this?
Let's get this done, General. It's uncanny. Not robots. Not exactly human either. Let's get this done, General. We need to get out of here and fast before they figure out what we've done. Sturgis, you reading me? We're done down here. Zap us back to the relay room. All right, Sturgis, we're done. Get us the hell out of here.
Yeah, I would, man. But, this kid showed up. Says he's the general's son.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
All right, you can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you were here to save me.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, Sturgis, fire it up.
Didn't leave anything behind, did you? All set to get out of here?
Absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it. I'm gonna teleport you to the detonation site, then set it to shoot the kid here back to the castle. Now you press that button extra hard when you get there. I'll see you on the other side.
I wonder how all these systems would
All systems are a go, sir.
Sturgis figured this was a safe distance outside the blast radius. Whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button.